Okay, folks, we are live. So for those listening at home, welcome to the Dungeon Musings YouTube channel. My name is Kevin Addison, and I'll be your friendly dungeon muser today. We have tomorrow the first of our ever annual, potentially annually, charity marathons for running Drakengrab. And I wanted to hop on and give a quick explanation for folks who may be joining us for the charity stream, how to participate in it by way of donation, how to participate otherwise, what to expect from it, and what will happen to the stream afterwards. So I'm just going to double check and make sure the stream is going live, and then I will get to my explanation. I should not be keeping too much of your time today, all right, so the stream is going to start tomorrow, May 31st at 8 a.m. Central Standard Time, and it runs until midnight. It will be a 4-part adventure that will be running from, as I said, 8 a.m. until midnight Central Standard Time. Each chapter is 4 hours. We have 4 players to start for the first, 5 players for the second chapter, and 6 players for the third and fourth chapters. So it should be very exciting. We have, each chapter has a different theme to it, different gameplay in it, although it is featuring the same characters and the same story. And all of this is done in support of the SOS Children's Villages International Charity. You can find a link to the donations for that, for the Heroes Save Villages campaign that we run in support of it, down below. We will be, the way it's going to work is partly why I wanted to hop on today to explain that, to remind that we're starting tomorrow. After the stream, because we're planning on going 16 hours, it is very likely that YouTube will auto-archive it, but it will cut off the last 4 hours. If that is the case, then don't worry, I'm going to break it up into 2 8-hour streams afterwards, and I'll post those later. I'm going to need some time to recover from the marathon, but hopefully within the week I'll have those 2 parts, so if you are not able to join us live, you'll be able to get the full adventure to watch later, though of course you won't be able to participate in the stream live then. The setting is a custom setting of Drakengrab. The characters all have connections to it. We have some fun prompts and reveals for the players, so the players will actually be participating in uncovering and revealing the story and the setting and what's going on, the mystery that they're engaged in, the problems they're going to need to resolve it, and who the parties are who are active in it. And to that end of participation, we also are inviting donors to the Heroes Save Villages campaign to also participate. So let me show you these. Now, I expect this is not going to be a terribly clear image, but there is a link in the description of this video to the full PDF of the rewards that donors can choose. And maybe before I go to that, I'll just explain quickly how to make the donation so that you can make claims or make effects on gameplay. We're using the same link. When you make a donation, it'll ask you for a name. Do not do anonymous. You can put whatever name you like in there, but what you need to do is put some name and then put Marathon 2025. So, or Muser 2025, something that tells us that that donation came in relation to the charity. Once you've done that, we've got someone who's going to be keeping an eye on that. Go into the chat of the stream and tell us how you would like your rewards to be spent, as it were. So we're going to show you what the list is, but it's very important that when you make the donation, you make sure you include something that says Marathon 2025 or Muser 2025 and a name, so that you can say, this is what the donation was, this is how we are, how I'd like the rewards to be implemented in the game. So with that in mind, I'm going to repeat that once more at the end of the stream, but let me just swap over here. Boom. Okay, so this is the list of the rewards for the marathon. Again, there's a PDF that is linked down below in this. There will be one linked in the marathon as well, and I'm going to try and pin it at the top of the stream as well, so everybody will be able to access this very easily and see what you can do. So the options are, again, 2025 Marathon or Marathon 2025, something that tells us that the donation was made in connection with this. You can make the donation today ahead of time, but you need to claim the rewards in the stream. So you need to join us during the stream, and you need to make those clear. So here's what the different rewards are. For $10, your $10 can go towards what's that? The player gets to draw a treasure, or the party gets to draw a treasure card immediately. In Dragonbane, there are treasure decks that are used to reveal treasure, or can be used to reveal treasure. So this allows players to get stuff right away. You'll see that the pace of play is not going to allow for spending of coins per se, but we've got a way of making those rewards still meaningful. So you can get, what's that? Party gets a treasure card. Blessings upon you. The party may expend that in order to gain a boon on one roll. A boon in Dragonbane is just like advantage in 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons. So you roll 2d20, you take the better of the two for your results. So that allows you to help out the players a little bit. A curse upon you. The next hero who makes a dodge or parry check does so with a bane. This is if you want to make things more challenging for our heroes. Dave rolls for weather. Those who've joined us in our Night Below campaign will know Dave's legendary luck in rolling hero or weather checks. So what this will do is when the players are participating in a journey, and there are 2 chapters where that will happen, this will cause an automatic mishap. It doesn't trigger when someone fails a bushcraft check or a navigation check. If this comes up in a chapter where there is no journey, I will implement it as something like a curse upon you or something like that. There's really only one scenario in the last chapter where that might happen. The last chapter, there will be no journey, but we'll try and remind people during that time so you don't accidentally claim something that isn't eligible. Learn a little. Each member of the party selects one skill and makes an advancement roll for that. What that allows you to do is try and get the characters a little leveled up. The way that leveling up works in Dragonbane is the skills are scored from about 1 to about 16 or 17, and they make a d20 roll. If they roll over the number that their current score is, it goes up by 1. So it's an opportunity to try and get all the characters to pick one skill and get a little bit better, or there's more of them. I, the GM, immediately add 1d6 minus 2, minimum 1, additional non-monster adversaries to the current fight. So in Dragonbane, there are 2 types of monsters, 2 types of adversaries you face. There are normal adversaries who work very much like player characters in the sense that they draw cards, they roll to attack, they roll damage, and so forth. And there are monsters. Monsters are things that automatically hit. The onus goes on the players to avoid the effect of whatever their abilities are. So monsters really function in a different capacity. It's why that a curse upon you option is a pretty dangerous one for the players, because the only way they have to avoid the consequences of a monster's attack is with a successful dodge or parry. And what this does is allows you to add some of those non-monster things into whatever the current fight is. And there are fights in every chapter. So that is the $10 rewards. The $25 rewards are treasure cache. The party gets to draw 1d6 minus 2, minimum 1 treasure cards immediately, just like what's that, but even better. On the job training, each member of the party selects 1d6 minus 2 skills and then makes an advancement roll for all of them. To keep things fair, it'll be one player who rolls the 1d6. So everybody gets the same thing. But then, everyone gets that number of advancement rolls. And I'm going to leave it to the players to decide who's making that roll, because that seems cruelest. And then finally, the gods are merciful. One character automatically recovers hit points when they would be dying. So the adventure is likely to be fairly challenging for the players. What this does is if somebody does die, it allows them to escape death that way. So that's the $25 rewards. And then the $50 rewards are Monstrous Surge, which adds a monster into the fight. And again, those are those things that are even more powerful than normal adversaries. Or when suddenly, I will immediately introduce a as yet unseen faction into a scene. That'll be consequential because there are 3 factions that are at play on the player character side that they know of when they are starting the campaign. there are 3 factions that they do not know of at the start of the campaign. As we go, some will be revealed, and what that allows you to do is to add something else into the narrative. So I will introduce one of the other factions into that scene. So those are the different rewards. The way this works is, for instance, if you donated $100, what you could do is select a Monstrous Surge. You could also select a, let's see, like a Treasure Cache, and then 2 of the $10 donations. You can select multiple ones as well. So if you want to just give like 10 treasure cards, you could do, I guess, 10 selections of the what's that option. If you want to give the characters a bunch of boons, you could do that with Blessing Upon You, in whatever combination you want. So whatever your donation ends up being, then you just post in the stream what those choices are, and we will implement them into play at the earliest opportunity. If it's a skill up or something like that, we'll do it immediately. If it's a treasure card, we'll probably do that immediately as well. If it's a monster, I'll do that as soon as it becomes possible in the scene. Whether that's, more things come scampering in, or, I introduce those as part of what was already planned. We'll play it by ear. So those are the rewards. Again, the link to the full PDF of these options are listed down below. The marathon is going to involve us taking some breaks throughout as well, because my voice will likely require some breaks, and I'll need to stretch and whatever else all of us will need to. The 4-hour deadline we're going to try and keep to as much as we can, so we're going to play each of those. It's playing a tabletop role-playing game, not running a scripted event, so this may be subject to some modifications, but what we're hoping to do is make sure that every one of the 4-hour chapters is a discrete thing, so you'll be able to come in at whatever time you're able to. No one is required to donate in order to join us in chat either. So do not feel that you need to contribute to the Hero Save Villages campaign in order to join us. It'll be a blast to have anybody, especially a lot of the regular faces, in chat throughout the marathon. It is going to be a heck of a sprint. There's 5 of us who are going the full distance. There's 6 of us. Sorry, there are 6 of us who are going for 12 hours. So it's going to be a long haul for a bunch of old guys, but we're hoping it will be a lot of fun, and I'm hoping it'll be something unique as well. We've got each chapter divided up to different themes, different mini rules and things like that. So, and I'll be posting everything that I made use of for this on the Charity Initiatives channel on the Dungeon Musings Discord server afterwards too. So if you are interested in cribbing any of the stuff that I implement for this campaign, I'll have all that stuff available, including all the characters, all the prompts and pushes, all the rules that I've written up for this particular session. There's 2 chapters that make extensive use of custom rules for it. So I don't want to spoil anything for it, but that is what to expect. So again, 8 a.m. tomorrow, Central Standard Time, we are starting. I'm advised that it is 2 p.m. in Central, British Standard Time, BST? And it's 7 a.m. my time. So I've been getting up at 6 a.m. all month, every day, to make sure I'm trying to be, my circadian rhythms are synced up with this. If we have any issues over the course of the stream where the stream goes down or we're not, be assured we will be back up and going. So if we lose track of you, we'll be back up and going as soon as technically feasible, but hopefully, knock wood, we won't have any tech issues. I joked to the players it would not be a Dungeon Musing stream without some tech issues, so we expect that might come. But yeah, otherwise that's that. We hope that it will be a really enjoyable campaign. We have a full arc going. We have an incredible roster of players. We have some really fun surprises for everybody. Some of the players are involved with that, some are not. There are prompts and pushes that they are not aware of yet that they have. So it's going to be hopefully a really enjoyable experience for everybody. And if you haven't played Drakengrab before too, it's a very light on its feet game with a lot of fun mechanics, and it allows you to kludge the rules in some really fun ways. And hopefully it'll play out as well tomorrow. So that's all I've got for today. Hi, everybody in chat. I hope you guys are having a great Friday. As is always the case, if you have any comments, questions, or concerns regarding this, please don't hesitate to post a comment down below, and I will try and respond in a timely fashion. Otherwise, I'm going to go and rest my voice because I'll be talking for a very long time tomorrow. So thank you, everybody. We'll hope to see you tomorrow for some, most, or all of the marathon. But otherwise, until I see you then, stay safe, stay healthy, and happy gaming.